confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my Geminis. It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whoever it is you believe in, Gemini. This is what they want you to pay attention to this month whenever you are watching it. I'm recording it in February, but we know that time does not exist. It is an illusion. So whenever you stumble upon this video, that is when it's meant for you. So before we get into the cards and we get into your spiritual guidance, something that I'm going to be doing different this month and the rest of the year is adding a quote that I intuitively channel information off of, that Spirit guides me to for you. So let's get into that really quick. Your quote for this month is, "Where you are a year from now is a reflection of the choices you choose to make right now." What it is that you need to know about this month, Gemini. There's a lot changing in your life. So much transformation is taking place, and it can sometimes be scary because you are daring to do something different. You are daring to stand in your authentic truth. A lot of my Geminis, my sweet Geminis, you are on a spiritual journey of discovering and uncovering your truth, what feels good to you, mentally, spiritually, physically, sexually. You are on a quest to figure out who you are. This is one of the most challenging quests that we can embark on in our human existence, if I want to be real with you, Gemini. Because for every action, there's a reaction. And the choices you choose to make right now will be a reflection of your life a year from now. So much change is going on. And I feel like in this month of February, you have a lot of important decisions to make about yourself, Gemini, career-wise, about your family, about your personal development, about your love life. I'm not going to lie to you, Gemini. You have some massive decisions to make. And I know it can be scary because what you want for yourself and what it is that you want for your life, it might not look what everyone expects it to look like. But this is what I know for sure. When you make a decision solely based from the center of your heart, and that decision is in alignment with your truth, you cannot go wrong. And that's what you need to know this month. When you are making these choices, you are on a spiritual journey. Your life is changing, and it's changing for the better. So just remember that when you're making these major decisions, make them from your heart. Make them honestly. Make them with integrity. Make them with your truth. Because when you do, Gemini, you're going to see that you can't go wrong. And the more that you make decisions that are in alignment with your truth, your integrity, your heart, you're going to love what unfolds in your life. Be authentic to you. And I know it's scary at times, but remember, where you are a year from now is a reflection of the choices you choose to make right now. So I say, Gemini, make these choices with your heart. Be honest, be open, and be real. There's no amount of money or price tag that you can put on happiness because it can't be bought. And that's not one of my favorite quotes. But what I have realized within my life is that happiness comes from within. You know, no, your inner peace, your inner joy, that stuff is priceless. Everything else is a bonus. So, with that being said, Gemini, I want to kick something to you so real. You are on a spiritual journey, you're having a spiritual awakening. So, sometimes your life can be turned upside down, and I feel like for a lot of my Geminis, you've kind of already experienced this. You are just in that process of living your truth. So this means you're going to disconnect from certain relationships, Gemini. This can show up in your love life, family, friends, career. A year from now, if you truly listen to your intuition, honor your heart, your life will look completely different. And not only different, like I said, it will be in your highest good. It will be a life that truly reflects back to you. Okay, my beautiful Gemini. So that was super deep. Okay, that was super, super deep. And just the month of February is a really, I hope I'm saying this word right, pivotal time for you. Basically, very important, just within you and your authenticity and where your life is going, because you are making a sound decision, Gemini, to walk away from situations, people's, career choices. It doesn't matter. Anything that does not value you, you are making a sound decision to leave it behind. And it comes from one of the most purest places, which is so beautiful. There's no anger, there's no resentment, but you have reached a space and a place in your life that you only have room for what honors you, what reflects your worth. And I love it because that means what? You know who you are, and you are coming into that energy. So listen, guys, look at these decks. I was playing around in your energy, and these cards wanted to come out. The 8 of Cups came out twice, but I want to show you something real quick because this can be an additional message for some Gemini. We have the 8 of Cups, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the Hangman. Okay, but next we have the 8 of Cups again, guys, with the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So getting back to this energy, you are making, or your spiritual team is asking you to make an important decision, Gemini. This should resonate with you. This should just be confirmation. I shouldn't be telling you something like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that way, just leave that alone, because tarot and anything that Tori ever spills out of her mouth is something already in your subconscious or your conscious mind. You already felt it. It's just confirmation. Okay. So even when it comes to your desires, I don't know why I feel the need to explain tarot. So that's something that you could be getting into more on a spiritual approach, really getting deeper into the mystic realm, tarot and stuff. But even when I talk about, like, let's just say your perfect partner, something that you're calling in, it's already in your energy field. You've already thought about this person, whether you were daydreaming or not. Those thoughts, Gemini, that comes from a place, you cannot think about anything that you don't have already. And that's a two that works on each side of the coin, okay? Negative or positive. But this is why it's important to direct your energy what it is that you want to manifest, because all of these scenarios, we are the creator of our reality. You don't know it yet, but you are very highly powerful. You can will things into being, okay? So this is what I want to let you know right here. You are walking away from something that I feel like for some of you, this could be a situationship. This could be in love. This could be a long-term relationship, marriage. Gemini, this could be, a spiritual practice. This could be anything that you were sitting in out of fear of what would the backlash you would get, what would be said about you, or because you were just waiting around to see if somebody would change, if somebody would open up. You're walking away from some kind of mindset. As I'm saying this, I'm nervous. Like, I don't know. I'm just so nervous, Gemini. What is this about? Please drop it in the comment section because I'm interested to know. I'm just like so nervous. Whatever you are making a sound decision about to walk away from, and I love how this...
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Okay, my Gemini, so we're going to jump right back in your reading, but I want to explain something to you when it comes to this Eight of Cups and just how important the month of February is for you. Whatever you're walking up from, because I'm really going to touch on love, but it doesn't have to be love. There is some way of thinking, being, seeing things that is no longer serving you. And this can show up in those things that I just named. It can show up in people's. It could be a career. There's some dramatic change or decision you are going to be making in the month of February or whenever you're viewing this. And I want to let you know, Gemini, follow your heart. I know sometimes we feel like following our heart can get us in trouble, but I want you to know with this Eight of Cups right here, I know that you see the broken glasses. Whatever you're walking away from, I don't care how it appears on the outside, as far as on the inside, it's nothing there. What can you do with broken glasses? And I love the way that this deck talks about the Eight of Cups because you're not going to return to broken glass, And for some of my Geminis, you have been the person that has fixed other people's issue. There's like something, you're like the main foundation. I don't know if people depend on you, be it mentally, financially, but it's something that you are cutting out. Okay, you are walking away. And this could even be for some of my Geminis that, depend on a partner financially, like there's something that you're walking away from with this Eight of Cups, and it is going to be the best decision of your life. For some of my Geminis, it's simply you getting out of your own way. You to stop allowing fear to dictate how you move, where you go, and how you do things. I see a lot of you breaking free in the financial realm. There's something with your finances. I see you starting something new, a new beginning. And whatever you're leaving behind, Gemini, it's not serving you. There's nothing there. You can try all day to piece it. Whatever this foundation was, maybe for a season it was good, but if you really think about it, it really wasn't sturdy. It really wasn't something to build on, And I really feel when you walk away from this, you're going to come out of this stagnant energy, You're going to come out of this sleepless nights or overthinking in your mind, overanalyzing. I just see you liberating yourself. In some way, you're just like, over it. And you were just being yourself 129%. I love it. So we're going to get back into your reading, but I just wanted to say that because I'm going through editing, guys. And I don't think like I mentioned that, but I need you to know, don't just apply this to your love life. This can be in any form that it's resonating with you because massive change and transformation has called your name, Gemini. And when you do it, when you follow your heart, when you dare to follow your heart, you are going to be so thankful that you were honest and open with yourself. So here we go. Back to your reading. Eight of Cups really tells the truth what the Eight of Cups is about, because I feel like when we see the Eight of Cups like this is really does not embody the Eight of Cups, because this is truly the Eight of Cups. It's walking away from something that you were settling in, because we know after the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. It's walking away from something that's not fulfilling you. It's not a wish fulfillment, okay? You're walking away from broke glasses. You're walking away from something that you tried, and you know what? It's not going anywhere. So I feel like this is something that you're doing, and maybe you are like in your mind getting sleepless nights about it. This could be a career choice. This could be how you were seeing yourself, Gemini. This could be, living your life for others and not really living it for you. This could be you hiding your heart's desires, not willing to really open up, afraid that if you opened up that, if you put your cup down, if you open up, you give emotions, you're going to end up on the wrong side of the coin, the stick. Okay. So, apply that, because you're making a sound decision to move away from that right here with this eight of cups, and really go on your own journey, this new beginning, to pursue something that lights you up, be it a relationship, be it a career decision, be it a spiritual practice. You're moving towards a new beginning. And what is that taking you towards, Gemini? The ultimate fulfillment, the Two of Cups, something that is genuine, something that is real, something that is really a reflection of harmony. So whatever you're walking away from, be it a career decision, I'm just so nervous when I said that, be it, certain friends and families, and because that came up for you guys too, be it in love, you are walking to a new beginning that is more in alignment, more in balance, and more in harmony with you. Okay. So just know that love is yours. Someone needs to know that, even if it doesn't come from the person that you thought it was going to come from, or the person that you desired, you are going to get something so much better when you put something down, live in your truth, and move towards it. So let's just see something that's going to be happening major. We got the True Love card again. We got the Two of Cups again. You got the World, the Judgment, okay? The Nine of Wands. And then you have it's the Nine of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we got two major arcanas right here. So this is letting me know that something magnificent is going to be happening in a pivotal moment, something very important with your love life, your career, and yourself. And I'm going to break them down because that's what they're giving me 3 categories. So let's deal with this within yourself. You are something major that's happening for you, Gemini, is you're falling in love with yourself. Okay. True love, authentic love with yourself. Like, you are learning to love you thoroughly. I really feel like you've had a spiritual awakening, and you're standing in this Nine of Pentacles. This is about someone who is confident, real confidence, just, being content in your singleness, learning yourself, understanding yourself. Okay. And I feel like this could have happened after you had an awakening. This could come through a form of a person. You realize that what it is that you want when it comes to love. Because I feel like in the month of February, you're forgiving with this Judgment here. You're releasing these shadows and emerging as the beautiful light that you are. This card deals with forgiveness right here. The word judgment conjures up fear and guilt in many people. This card, however, concerns itself with another aspect of this word, seeking the truth. No more blaming yourself for others. No more excuses. Now is a time for forgiveness and personal freedom. This card asks you to rise up and let pettiness and fear fall below you, expand your wings and be reborn. What a relief it will be. So what Spirit, you're taking off, who did what wrong in connections, and blaming people. You are growing, you're ascending, you're trying to better yourself, and they're like stuck in their patterns. Sometimes when we try to, be there for them, love them, we can end up hurting ourselves, making poor decisions. And even though we would want to blame this person, like, I loved you, and all of that, what we really have to realize is that no one can make you do anything. And I know this is so hard to hear, but this is the key of enlightenment. No one can make you do anything. And where my ladies at, or my fellas, that people didn't thought that they got one over you, but for real, you already knew what was up, but you were hoping that they would change. You were hoping that they would get the message. You know what I'm saying? But 10 times out of 10, it doesn't happen like that. So I feel like you're removing blame from your relationships. About, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking responsibility for whatever part you played, Gemini. You're taking responsibility, and you're realizing that, no, this person didn't, they couldn't do this without me allowing it in some form. And that is some hard truth to swallow. But there is a level of forgiveness that you're doing within yourself and removing the blame. Like, you're taking responsibility, you're forgiving the past, of whatever you did, whatever you put into it, whatever the lack of you didn't put into it, or a person didn't put into it or put into it. I see like you are letting that go, and that is bringing you out, out of darkness, because you realize that no matter what happened, Gemini, it did not break you. It actually led you to this opportunity to experience true love, authentic love. So whatever ended right here with the world call, whatever was completed, and maybe you're entering into a stage of singlehood. For some of you, this is a divorce. This is and even if it's not a divorce, it's a long-term relationship, something that should have been, closed. You're closing that. And this is going to open the door for true love. Okay, the romantic stirring in your hearts have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. For some of you, you don't know this person. Even if you think you know this person, I've come to realize that, the universe will always throw a curveball at you, honey. But nonetheless, a person that is equally as handsome, gorgeous, puts in the effort as you. That's what people understand. Like, the divine ain't gonna give you just no hot mess. Stop it, okay? When it comes from the universe, that's when you know that it's real, because you like, what the world? How is this real? Like, this, no. Yes, that's when you know it's sent by the divine, honey. But I see like, you're moving on from past pains and just really forgiving and falling in love with yourself. And this is like lifting your vibration to really attract a partner, the love, the opportunities, the career. All of that stuff is intertwined. This is going to set you on the path that is meant for you within loving yourself, which is beautiful, Gemini. Okay, I kind of like explained it, all of that in that sense. Spirit just gave it to me like that. But yeah, I love it. And I feel like there's a sense of independency that you're coming into, breaking that codependent, whether it's on your parents, whether it's to a relationship, some source of validation outside of yourself. I love how these 9 of Pentacles are all in these feathers. Those stuffs outside can be vibrant and beautiful, but none of that defines you. You define you. And I feel like you're really coming into that energy, in the month of February. These are the things that the divine is placing on your heart, your mind, your soul for you to process on a subconscious or a conscious level, because the more that you play with these things, the more fulfillment you're going to see come into your life. So we have will. So to me, this is like decision making. Everything is up to you. The will, Spirit is placing it in your hands, because we have this thing called free will, And that's going back, your choices will dictate, how, what you get, and where you go, and an outcome. Every choice carries a different outcome. So you are realizing that there's something happening or something that you're processing, and realizing that, your decisions, your choices carry weight, and I feel like you are getting mindful about who you give your time to, who you allow to just, do whatever. You're realizing that, And I feel like for some of you, you're going to stop being so hard on yourself, because sometimes, even when I'm delivering your messages, Gemini, there's an energy of, just the blame game is falling off, of you blaming yourself, you beating yourself up for past decisions that you made. So fucking what? Okay, you've learned from them. You moved on. Like, don't beat yourself up. Don't let anybody beat you up and guilt you and will you into your past. So what? Leave that alone, I feel that energy falling off too. Yeah, a lot of self-care, loving yourself, taking care of your body, doing what makes you feel good, a mental self-care. I feel like for a lot of you, you're on a spiritual awakening. So that's you really learning more about yourself, defining you, understanding you. Take care of yourself above all, and take care of your truth. Also, we have seeking and finding. Yeah, I'm telling you, a spiritual awakening. Something has happened, Gemini, that's making you go deep, making you search for answers within yourself, about what it is that you desire when it comes to love, what it is you desire when it comes to career, your purpose. All of that is mixing and intertwining this month, and it's really bringing I feel like Spirit is placing all of these things on your mind so you can make decisions that are more in alignment and authentic to you. That's why everything happens, believe it or not, in some form of a way or another. It's happening for you to get clear. It's happening for you to make some important decisions. And some of these decisions are, to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. Some of these decisions are about love. What are you going to take? What are you going to, invest your energy in? These powerful decisions that are in a year from now are really going to be like, wow, you probably didn't see it coming. Pick a career that's in alignment with you. Pick a relationship that is in alignment with you, because, what worked for your old life is not going to work in your new life. It's not going to work for the person who you are and the person who, you're becoming. So now what we're going to do, Gemini, is we are going to take a look at your love life and just see what it is that Spirit wants you to know about your love life in the month of February. This is what the energy of love needs from you to get the most out of it. So we have success. All right. We have deceit. Okay. And these contracts, I don't know why. I feel like a lot of you are going to be ending something. This could be like a long-term relationship, a person that has always been around, but, for whatever reason, it didn't really go anywhere. For some of you, this is a marriage, and then we have wishing. And it was so funny when wishing came out, guys, it was reverse, but I really feel like, once you release yourself out of a situation, an old situation, Gemini, or a pattern in love, this is going to open up, a real wish fulfilled, a wish in love, so just know that I really see the energy that I'm tapping into. You are going to be walking away from something first, okay? And then the love is going to, come in. But I see the energy of love needs you to end something, You're going to have success when it comes to love. But there's something that deceit right here. This could be a physical person, or maybe a way that you go about love, not really seeing your worth, not really feeling like you are worthy of connections like this. Okay. We also have, then it's a person, because we got to let your friends help you and release your ex. This past energy, there's a lot of past energy of trying to make something work, trying to make something happen, make the effort, that nothing new can quite come in yet, because there's something that you're still hanging on to the past. Like, and then this might be somebody trying to come around hanging on to you, Gemini, like an ex won't let you go. Like, they're trying to make the effort. They're trying to, reel you back in. And I feel like, you and this person, this is a past energy. But Spirit is asking you to stay optimistic about your love life because the real thing is coming on. Look at you coming up in your energy, Gemini. The Lover's right here. The real thing is coming, but it's just about clearing this energetically or letting this process itself out. And a relationship where there is an equal exchange, an equal give and receive. You and this person connect on intuitive level, okay? You're probably going to start as friend, or they're in your friend circle, or for some of you, you friend zone them, or they friend zone you. But I don't really feel that. But what I really feel like is that this person is, it's still in that friend stage, or you guys are in the same, community of some sort. This new one hasn't really came in yet. But this is what Spirit wants you to get excited about. And for some of my Geminis, this person is looking. This person is around you looking. And they're going to be offering you. You're going to have to make a decision whether you want to rekindle something from the past or start something brand new. And in that midst, Gemini, remember that remember that quote. Pick what's more in alignment with you. It's time for you to experience connections that give equally, because the Six of Pentacles is about an equal give and exchange, an equal receive and take. I feel like you haven't been in connections that did that, whether it was, because I am feeling like there was an energy maybe with some of you, or it's the other person, So let's go ahead and just check and see what will bring you more fulfillment this month. Okay, if you apply it to your life. For your career, attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So yeah, this is something that you are realizing to just flow. You don't need to get in a career or get into relationships or connections that are not really uplifting you or for you just because it brings in money. You know what I'm saying? Or you're chasing something. Because I feel like with that's not your authentic truth. You don't have to chase anything is what Spirit really wants you to know. And I feel like that's some truth for some of my Geminis. I don't know why for this energy of, I don't know, like, something with your finances and how you make your money. Just for some, it could be like you feel like a little degraded by it, which is weird. But Spirit is saying, okay, I'm going to say this, and this is just because I'm feeling it, and I just got to be careful. I love when messages come through, but not when it's so clear. But for some of my Geminis, it's some form of way that you make your money that I feel like, and it could, there's an energy of this, okay? I don't know what it is. Here it is. There's some form of way that you make your money that I feel like it's degrading you in some form. It's out of alignment with who you are. And this could be, maybe, I don't know if you're in a relationship, and your partner is like, whether you flying people out to Dubai or people flying you out to Dubai. It's kind of that little energy, or the energy of, relying on family. It's something about how you make your money that you're going to be disconnecting from. And you're going to really stop chasing it and attracting it when, the more that you pour into yourself and your worth, Gemini. Okay. That was so weird, but I'm telling you guys, I get a lot of people and I would never drop names. I've done a lot of sessions, self-love with a lot of big name influencers. Like, I would never drop it. And you would never think that these souls have what I'm looking for. They have self self-love or, worth issues. I'm talking about celebrities, y'all. I'm not talking about no little peon. I'm talking, again, I was like, will you watch my channel? Oh my God. I'm A-listers. That's all I'm gonna let you know. So just know that things can look one way, but on the inside, it's a whole nother things, a whole nother situation going on. And I remember this one beautiful soul. And the only reason I'm talking about this because she's let me use this as an example before. I talked about this before, where she was very beautiful, and men just naturally, I don't know why we're going here, but men just naturally gave her gifts and stuff, and she was more what you call in that whole what is it where they're calling it now, high value women and high value men. She was a quote unquote high value woman, and she got a high value man, and it was contingent on her keeping her body up and doing all of this. And I mean, this is a beautiful soul, but when she started to gain weight, or she started to do anything that was not on the lines of their contract, because that's basically what it is, when you go into situations like that, guess what happened? It started to affect her self-worth. It was almost in the energy of prostitution. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was a lot, and this is a lot of tea that I don't know why, but Spirit is asking me to spill it here. But just know that anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining it. And also, we're coming into a time where we're not getting into relationships and careers in our ego, but more so living from our heart center. Everything that you will need, you will get the money, you will get that if you honor your heart. And I know it's like, well, damn, I don't see everybody else doing that. But whoever is resonating with this, you are meant to live from your heart and trust and know that you're going to attract all of the resources and all of the abundance and things that you need. And I know that we didn't grow up that way, but that's the path that you came to show and tell people that it can be done that way. That's a lot. Okay. Now, so also something that Spirit wants you to let go of is this perceived failures. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so, just so uptight on you and the decisions that you make. And also your tarot, we have the Sun card. I feel like Spirit is just asking you to step into the light. You don't have to be a certain way. You don't have to change yourself, Gemini. You just need to step into the light. You just need to be your authentic self. All right. It's this energy I get when I see this card, and really live from your sacral and solar plex chakra. So that was a mouthful, but the word that Spirit wants Gemini to keep on the forefront of their mind in the month of February is rejuvenation. Before you give a yes, before you give a no, before you give an answer, before you respond, before you make a choice, ask yourself, does this rejuvenate me or does it deplete me? And the highest good for main focus in you, for you involved, will come to play, but also others. So if this resonated, I know it was a lot. I know it was a little trigger warning right there. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment. I'm friendly. Yes, definitely comment on that part that I told you to, because I'm interested to know what is that about, Gemini. And share this with your fellow Geminis. It might be a message in here for them too. I love you guys, and I will catch you on my channel. Have a beautiful day.
She blazing.